guys, today is Saturday and it's time for a fall garden update and possibly a harvest. Yeah, I think I will do a harvest. But first, let's do the walkthrough. Not much going on, not much changed. I can tell that these, let me turn you guys around. So I can tell that these, Zeke, really? These collard greens have gotten just a little bit bigger. I'm going to harvest these beets today. Maybe some of them. I don't know if I'm going to do them all. I don't need them all, so I'll probably do some of them. The parsnips look like they might. No, I think the parsnips take a lot longer than the beets. Rutabagas as well take a lot longer. This amaranth, I believe, is done. It was 27 degrees last night, so I was I'm glad that I had all these windows and things still on the garden, because everything here did fine. My neighbor's mowing the lawn, sorry. All of these things did fine and are actually thriving pretty well with the windows on. So, looks like I might have a little bit of slug damage, but other than that, I think everything's doing pretty well. I think I have a lot of slug damage. Look at these plants. Oh my gosh. This whole window right here, besides those two in the back, is eaten up already. If anybody knows how to get rid of slugs, please give me some info. Spinach looks kind of good. Yep. Everything here looks pretty good. I think the windows helped a lot because things are actually looking like they're growing. I don't think I'm gonna get any cabbage. This is really, really late, I guess. Yeah, I'm just not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna get any of this cabbage out of here. My first planting of fall crops did not germinate well, so I was really late on getting all these things in. That was the giant Swiss chard and a red Russian kale. These things just are not growing. They're staying alive, they're just not growing, you know? Looks like something was digging in here. I have to get my radishes. Now those, I will harvest all of those because I don't know if I'm going to be able to save them now because of the freeze we had. But I'm going to harvest all those radishes. Carrots don't look like they're quite ready. Spinach looks fine. Lettuce even looks fine. The pak choi looks okay. I transplanted some of the pak choi into the greenhouse. That Lady Facelia is surprisingly hanging on back there. Now that was the cover crop flower that I got from Haas Tools, and it was supposed to add back nitrogen into the soil. It's like a nitrogen fixer, kind of like how peas and beans add back to the soil. This is the red Russian kale. I have some of this in the greenhouse. This is the 1,000 head kale. These are not covered all the way. There's like little spaces underneath where they can vent. And this is more 1,000 head kale. This bed over here, I threw in some, I did shallots, a couple of shallots over here. You know, I did those bulbs in here, the gladiolus bulbs. I did some right down the center. And then I sprinkled a flower head. I think it was a black-eyed Susan. I had a flower head and I just went across this back section here with that. I'm going to add more flower seeds to this bed, but I probably won't do that till the spring, I'm thinking. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and add more flower seeds to this bed, like zinnias, or should I just wait till spring to do that? I also have some more garlic that I need to plant. I might put that in here. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go across this front row with that garlic. Over here is still some lettuce doing great. That dill looks amazing. I've transplanted some dill into the greenhouse as well. Spinaches. You know, I don't know what it is about this bed over here, but I might just take this bed and make this flowers next year, because nothing really grows good here in this bed, and I cannot figure out why. I have amended the soil. I have added great soil to this area. Compost, manure, coffee grounds. I mean, I really added some stuff in here. And nothing ever does well over here. Like, it doesn't thrive like it does in other areas. So, I don't know. This Swiss chard I had transplanted from one of my buckets I had. So I took it out and just put it in the ground. But, now the cilantro I did grow from seed. That did okay. But the cucumbers I planted didn't do anything. The squash, nothing. Even those kales are like stunted. I'm at a loss. The lettuce doesn't look bad, so I mean, I guess I could just do this whole bed like lettuce and stuff, but when it gets hot in the summer, you can't grow lettuce. It's too hot. So, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But this bed, I've always felt like it doesn't do well. Do you ever have an area in your garden that you just feel like nothing does good there? You know what I might do? I might fill this with that Lady Facelia in the spring. Maybe I'll just do that. See if that works. Just put a cover crop in here and let it grow and chop it down and mulch it in and see if I can't get this place. Now look at all those green tomatoes that fell off. I really hope I don't have 1,000 tomato volunteers in here next season. I did let some of the red ones fall on the other side of the fence. Conveniently fall. Because I know how tomatoes are. They will spring up some volunteers in a minute. And I don't mind a few volunteers of this Sweet Million tomato. This was a superstar in my garden this year. This rainbow Swiss chard looks really good. And I might go ahead and transplant this into the greenhouse. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transplant the Swiss chard into the greenhouse. And this area over here was where the squash was at, and it got hit by vine borers so bad. So try not to stand in the shadow here. This area got hit really bad with vine borers. All my squash did, really, because I had squash on the other side and it got hit too. So I still don't remember what this is in this bed, and I'm not sure if it's in this grow bag. I'm not sure if it's mustard or what. I thought I just went ahead and sprinkled out a bunch of mustard seeds, but it doesn't even all look the same. Like, this looks like it's probably just a weed, but I don't know. This might be lettuce. This is like a lettuce. Down there looks like lettuce. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably try to take this grow bag into the greenhouse with that Swiss chard. But anyhow, let's take a look and see what we have for these beets. I'm interested. I've never grown beets before, so this will be my first time growing and harvesting beets. So let's see what we got. Alright, I know the middle was golden beets and the ends were two different kinds of red beets. Okay, so let's see what we got. I don't want to disturb too much in here because if I'm not going to harvest all of them, this is really little. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good harvest. Lots of roots. You think I should leave these? They look like look at how they look like they're drying out. I don't know what he's barking at. Sometimes he barks at plastic bags. They have enough space in here, so they should have been able to produce some nice size beets, but I'm not seeing any nice size beets at all. Look at that. Yeah. So these have been out here for long enough. Guess I won't be getting any beets this year. I was kind of excited to harvest beets, but look at that. Yeah. And the soil was good. It was all just loose compost. It's still loose. Look how loose it is. I don't understand why it didn't grow. Like I said, it was my first time growing beets, so I don't know what I did wrong. And I spaced them. If you go back and watch the video when I planted them, I used a spacer and everything. I did not, didn't crowd them. I did fertilize them. So I don't know. We got a lot of greens though. And I'll probably just do something with the greens. Anyhow, let's go take a look in the greenhouse. Like I said, it was 27 degrees last night. So, I want to see what the temperature is now in the greenhouse. It's warmed up now. It's like 36 or something like that. But the sun still has not hit the greenhouse yet. So it really hasn't had a good chance to like really heat it up. So I want to see what the temperature is. I want to see what the temperature is before the sun has a chance to heat it up. So then I can't say, well, the sun hit it already and that's why it's heated. Okay, looks like it's about 55. Taking a look around, and everything looks good. Even the bok choy that I transplanted looks good. This is the dill. These were the lettuce seedlings that I had in the little containers that I was growing. This was the 1,000 head kale. And then this is the giant Swiss chard. Back here is 2 red Russian kale. This I think is mustard here. So looks like everything's doing good in the greenhouse. You know what I need to get? I probably should get a thermometer for the compost bin. Oh, speaking of which, I have some more coffee to add to that. I didn't keep an eye on Zeke. He likes to go in these bushes, chasing squirrels and cats and things. I didn't get a chance to reach out to any of the coffee shops around here because I was busy. And I didn't want to reach out and not have time to go pick the stuff up. So if I know I'm going to have time to go pick it up, then And I'll call, because then they'll probably be like, yeah, come on and get it. So I just got this coffee grounds with the filters and everything in it. Kind of stir it in a little bit. Remember, this top layer is wood chips. And then I'll probably have more apple peels and things to add to it as well. I already added I added those apple peels that I used for the apple butter and apple jelly. I added those, they're kind of in the bottom, but I will probably have more apple peels to add to that as well. So I went ahead and took the windows off. Today's Saturday and it's going to be about 50, maybe a little over 50 degrees today, so I figured it was a good day to get them watered and take the windows off for just a little while. Some things look really good, like these turnip greens down here look really good. And then other things like the kohlrabi looks like have been eaten down quite a bit. There's one there. So yeah, some critters have gotten to it. Collards look okay. This one looks pretty strong here. But those turnip greens look great. I will probably transplant a couple of those into the greenhouse. Over here, yeah, definitely not going to get any cabbage, that's for sure. The only thing that's doing good over here is this chard and maybe this baby romaine. That cilantro looks really good too. I might transplant some more of that into the greenhouse as well. Let's see what these radishes look like. Oh, you can tell that they have gotten frozen. Huh. Well, they're not all, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, they're really, they've been frozen. I can probably still do something with the greens. I did not know that it was going to be 27 degrees last night, so I probably would have harvested these earlier in the week. These are the French breakfast radishes, and I probably would have harvested these earlier in the week had I known. Look at that one. That one's really big. Had I known it was going to be 27, you know, I have been staying on top of the weather lately, and I just kind of fell off. And dropped the ball on that one. But they're beautiful. Look how pretty they are. Very pretty radishes, that's for sure. This was the radish that I got from M.I. Gardner, the French breakfast. These ones in the back didn't do very well. But radish, oh, I just pulled a pea out. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. It was laying down on top of the radishes. I never did get any peas though. I mean, look at there's some blossoms in there. I don't know. It's kind of cold now. Might be too late. These were supposed to be the watermelon radishes. I don't see no radish on there. They're supposed to be like big bulbs. Let's see if I can find a different one. No. These were definitely not what I thought they were going to be. These were supposed to be really big radishes. Anyway, I'm going to get all these radishes out of here. I hope you guys are having a little bit of good weather here and there. It's like hit or miss over here. We get a few good days and then a few bad days. So I hope you guys are still having time and finding time to enjoy your gardens, your fall gardens, or planning for your spring garden. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. These garden tours are kind of discouraging. They make me kind of sad because I know that the growing season is coming to an end. I mean, I know that. But it kind of just makes me sad because I'm so used to everything looking better every time. You know, when you're having a spring or a summer garden and you come out every week, everything looks better and better. And this fall garden for me is not it. It's not looking better and better. And I know that it's because I didn't get these things started early enough. Because if they were established early enough, then they would have been strong plants to begin with. And then when this kind of weather comes along, they stop growing. They stay alive. They don't die. But they kind of go dormant. So they stop growing. And I needed them to grow just a little bit more. So I'm going to transplant as much as I can into the greenhouse. And then I'll show you guys what that looks like probably next week. So anyhow, I hear Zeke out in the yard. I don't know where he's at. But until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Thanks guys for watching. What is it, Zeke?